beautiful people. I am your girl, Nia Ali, and I am at Camp Wheaton. We are here with a host of young people learning the skills and the fundamentals to take their sports to the next level. Hi, I'm Nia Ali, and I'm at Camp Wheaton with one of our parents. And you are?
Angel Flores.
Good morning, Angel Flores. I just have one question for you. Why did you bring your student out here to Camp Wheaton?
To get some speed training. I heard it was a great camp. Marcus is great, so we wanted to get some more exposure and get some training to get his speed up.
And you heard it first from one of our parents here. Speed training is essential. I'm Nia Ali, and I'm at Camp Wheaton, and I'm here with Coach Stray. So, Coach Stray, what is your role out here?
I'm actually the field manager, so I'm just making sure all the drills are running on time and all the kids are getting to the different stations and they're staying hydrated.
Okay, so I have Coach Cedric and Coach Robert right here. So I'm going to ask them a few questions. Coach Cedric, what is your role here at Camp Wheaton?
Here at Camp Wheaton, it's really about motivating the kids to go above and beyond and learn something. You know, at the end of the day, we want them to leave here with some new knowledge about whatever their sport is, whether it be track, football. They're going to leave here better athletes. So.
Okay, great. And Coach Robert, what is your role here at Camp Wheaton?
My role here today is to help instill some discipline and some technique into the kids so that they can take away from here what they need to move on to the next level.
Right.
So it's always about constant improvement and learning that next step of what I got to do. So.
Absolutely. So you heard it from two of our coaches here. Once you get here, you're going to be motivated to take your skills to the next level. We're going to add in a little discipline to make for certain that your athlete is on fire. Hello, good morning. I am Nia Ali, and we are here at Camp Wheaton. I have two of the coaches. They're going to introduce themselves to you and then tell you their role here at Camp Wheaton. So, Coach, what's your name and what's your role here at Camp Wheaton?
My name is Michael Barton. My role here is to install the little details in running form and allowing the kids to propel their running form to the next level so that way they can be successful with their speed work.
Got it. And we have one more coach on this side. Your name and what is your role here at Camp Wheaton?
My name is Tracy Walker. I'm just here to assist other coaches, but here working on footwork, techniques, and things of that such.
Okay, so here at Camp Wheaton, we have a slew of coaches that are taking care of the little details and the fundamentals to make your athlete great. Hi, I'm Nia Ali, and I'm here at Camp Wheaton, and I have here with me, you are?
Coach Patrick.
Hey, Coach Patrick, how are you today?
Doing well.
Okay, great. Coach Patrick, let me ask you one question. What is your background and experience in the fundamentals of coaching?
I played a little bit of pro football back in my day, about 6 years total.
Okay.
And so then I went into business, and then 6 years after that, I started coaching high school football and got hooked immediately.
Okay.
So now I'm a college football coach.
That sounds great. All right, so what is your role here at Camp Wheaton?
I'm going to teach some mechanics in running that I learned. I was fortunate enough to learn from the Olympic sprint coach back when I was in college, and it literally dropped my 40 time to where I could make it to the NFL.
Oh, my goodness. That is awesome.
So I want to teach these kids a little bit of science today.
All right, so you hear that? Science is being taught at Camp Wheaton. I'm Nia Ali, and we are here at Camp Wheaton. I have two female coaches with me this time, and you are?
Dr. Elmore.
Good morning, Dr. Elmore. Let me ask you one question. What is your role here at Camp Wheaton?
So because part of the purpose of Camp Wheaton is to focus on education, I will be here providing a PowerPoint presentation to the parents on the NCAA eligibility requirements for athletes that are looking to enter into college.
That is totally awesome. Equipping our parents with knowledge and information to get their student to the next level. That's a great job. And you are?
I'm Tiara Cass, Marcus Wheaton's daughter.
Good morning to you this morning. Great. And what is your role here at Camp Wheaton?
I'm a trainer. I've helped set up with everything, got the kids warm up.
That sounds great. So, again, I have two of the hottest female coaches in town right here at Camp Wheaton. One of the most important components of this entire camp is empowering our parents, and it is essential for your student to get to that next level. So come go with me into the presentation for our parents. Camp Wheaton Solutions, and I have with me Anna Battle, and I'm just going to ask her a few questions, and she's going to give us her expertise on being an athlete here in Arizona. So, Miss Battle, tell us a little bit about being an athlete here.
Well, actually, I was born and raised in Winslow, Arizona, a very small town. And thank God that there were individuals that saw that God had given me gifts to be an athlete, and I loved it, and a little tomboy.
Right.
I was blessed to go to Arizona State University on a full ride scholarship and actually received 3 degrees there at this point, completing my doctorate in 2007.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, so in all of that said, it was really through athletics, which was a vehicle to me being able to serve a community of people and to give it back to others, as others have given it to me. So that's a blessing in and of itself.
Right.
But I've enjoyed the ride all along the way.
That's pretty awesome. Oh my goodness. So let me know a little bit about your experience as far as being an asset to our community here and your profession here and how that benefits Wheaton Solutions.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you create wonderful partnerships with families along the way, and I've known Marcus and his family since his oldest boys were little people. They were athletes with my boys, and we've been able to raise them together, sometimes competitively, but we always had each other's side.
Right.
And our boys are blessed because of that relationship and partnership.
Absolutely.
And so it's continued.
Right.
And we're all about kids, and that's what we have in common.
Right.
His family is reaching other people. I see him at events. Just supporting kids, and this event he has here today is absolutely amazing.
It is.
And our kids will always remember that somebody cared about them, and
Right.
there is no doubt because there's a motivation for him to do this other than the love that he has for kids, including using his own because somebody touched their lives as well.
Absolutely. That is great. Now let me ask you from a parent's perspective. I want you to speak to the parents out there that have not sent their kids out here to Wheaton Solutions. I've been out there with the children. It is a phenomenal event. These children are learning fundamentals and the science behind being elite athletes. Now, speak to the parents on why they should bring their students here.
Well, you know what's really wonderful? It's not just about the athletic ability. As we all have been blessed, God has given us gifts along the way.
Absolutely.
And our athletic ability opens the doors for other things that God has greater plans for that we would never imagine.
Absolutely.
So this event today, parents, I encourage you to continue to develop your kids. Know where they're gifted. Encourage them, love them, open those doors of opportunity. At the same time, you need to be educated. You need to stay informed. So what Wheaton Solutions always does and has done even before this setting is to make sure that you know how to get your kid in college.
Right.
You know how to help them be successful and to achieve and have promising careers in future. Education today is really trying to do a nice job with that. We've moved beyond just K-12. We're talking about being able to complete your college degree, but also have a viable career so that you can make great contributions in our world. And it's important that you start that. Don't be so focused on the here and now, but think to the future. So that's what Marcus Wheaton and Wheaton Solutions has done. I hear it in the presentations. I hear it in his heart. I hear it intimately in his conversations with other people's children and families.
Right.
That's what it's about, not just the here and now, but the future of your children.
Right. And I see that, and it resonates so well with me. And you speaking that just resonates in my heart that this is real. And this solutions of sports is not just for the here and now, as Ms. Battle said. You are investing in your future and for your future generations. So we're going to wrap this up at Wheaton Solutions. I'm Nia Ali, and I have one of the elite athletes out here, Karan. Let me just ask you a couple of questions. Are you having fun out here at Wheaton Solutions?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Tell me about it. What's so fun about it?
It's fun because what they're doing out here is getting us all better and preparing us to get better in speed.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think this is a little harder, a little challenging for you?
Yeah, it's a little challenging trying new things.
Okay.
But I think it's very beneficial.
Great. And what do you got to say to our audience about Wheaton Solutions?
I think it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth coming out and getting better.
All right. So you've heard it from one of the elite athletes that is out here working his butt off. I feel him right here. He's all sweaty in his back. These kids are working and they putting in work to be the best elite athletes that they are. And right over my shoulders, we have a shuffle drill that's going on. Now, in this drill, these students are getting one-on-one instruction for experts in their field on how to shuffle and how to change directions with their feet. Take a look at this. And right on the other side of me, they're doing speed drills. Now watch these athletes. They have the cone set out, and what their job is to do is to make for certain that their foot is being placed at every cone. Look at the intensity of these young athletes, and they're being trained right here at Camp Wheaton Solutions. What the athletes behind me are doing is they're doing 40-yard dashes. They're being trained as how to execute, how to approach, and how to run through the 40. So take a look right behind me. If you take a look at this young man right behind me, what he's doing is hip drills and getting his knees up. It's directional, so they're working each hip in order to practice getting the knees up because you need that for acceleration. I'm Nia Ali, and I'm here at Camp Wheaton Solutions, and I have Jan with me. So let me just ask you one question. What is your contributions here at Wheaton Solutions?
Well, I've been a friend of Marcus for years, supported his kids, and he supports mine and all the sports and endeavors that they do. So I'm here, whatever he asked me to do. If I got to pick up trash, if I got to be a motivational speaker, what have you. I've been an officer for 20 years in Baltimore and Phoenix. So that's how I met Mark, and he just uses me to inspire kids, talk to kids, and anything else he needs, whether he needs security, if he needs me to inspire. I'm not much of a speed guy, so I can't help him with the drills, but I'm here to speak to kids and give them some advice about how to live life right, and that's pretty much it. That's what I do.
Very good. So you heard it first from Jan. It's not just about the sports and the athleticism here on the court. It's actually about implanting and imparting wisdom and knowledge into these kids, too. This is a great thing that they have going on at Wheaton Solutions. And I have one of our parents here, Kenny Williams. I'm just going to ask him a simple question. Mr. Williams, why do you bring your son out here to Camp Wheaton?
It's a great environment for the kids. It keeps the kids out of trouble. And not only does it keep them out of trouble, but it helps them for the future. Everything this man does, it prepares not only the kids, but the parents. So the parents and the kids are both locked in the investment of the advancement of their child. A lot of parents think that all you have to do is drop your kids off at school, and then from there they come out and perform and do well and go to college. It doesn't work like that anymore. Now you need people like Wheaton Solutions to give the parents the information that they're in there getting right now, that they gave me last year, information that I never had before. I never got this information until I met this man, and that is what intrigued me to at least see what's going on. And once I did, I'm stuck. I'm hooked. I'm a fan.
Right, and we've gotten that from a lot of parents. They're just not out here to train your athlete. It's to empower you as a parent so you know what the next step is for your athlete. I'm here at Camp Wheaton with the founder, the executor, the visionary, Marcus Wheaton himself. So let me ask you one question. What is Camp Wheaton?
Well, the philosophy of Wheaton comes from a lot of different elements. Speaking with other coaches, LaTanya Sheffield actually is the founder. She's the individual that gave me the vision, and I ran with the vision. So I want to make sure that I give her some credit and reference to that. But basically, the camp is not the important factor of it. The camp brings in the family so that they can get the information that they need for the clearinghouse, so they can get the information that they need about staying in their kids' lives, being more of a part of the kids' life, and understanding the circumstances that it's going to take for them to get there. So we use the camp, we use the golf, we use the other elements to get parents in, get them more involved, and it's like feeding them, baby feeding them. So, the mentality of Camp Wheaton is all about education. It's all about resolve. It's all about finding ways for kids to get from one level to the next level.
Right. And we were able to experience that when we went over to speak with some of the parents. And not only are the athletes being empowered, but the parents are being empowered as well in their presentation to make for certain that they are aware of the process to get their athletes to the next level. So it's just not about sports. It's about the community. It's about the entire family, right?
Exactly. One of the things that we really look at is that next year they won't have junior colleges for kids to have as a crutch. And I use it as a crutch even though junior college is not bad. But if you have a kid that has the ability to go D1 and he doesn't because of lack of information or lack of the parents' initiative to find the information, that's when it becomes a problem.
Right, absolutely.
So I'm glad that it not only manifests in my brain, but when people talk about it, that's the best possible marketing that you can possibly have.
And I just want to commend you on this beautiful camp that I see here. These children are working. They have these expert coaches out here. You are doing a phenomenal job, not just for the athletes, for the community as a whole.
Thank you. Got me blushing. Every camp starts with the coaches. So when I put together a camp or whatever the situation is, I make sure that I go find the quality coaches that's going to teach technique, that's going to be just as invested in the kid as I am, and wants to see the kid succeed. So when you have this type of group of people, you can't help but win.
Right. And again, I'm Nia Ali at Camp Wheaton. Job well done.
Thank you so much.
As we wrap this event up, I just want to point out a few things to you. This is an event that's staffed with expert coaches here for your athlete, to give them the instructions, to give them the fundamentals, to give them the knowledge and expertise to help them to go to the next level. But it's not just about the athlete that's here on the field. It's also about the parents that's in the stands. This is a community effort and a community event. What they did shortly, just a little while ago, is they presented this information to the parents that most parents don't even get. They taught these parents about the NCAA rules and regulations. They're empowering the parents with information and knowledge to help them to support their athlete, not just on the track, but off the track. And so as I look around and I see this array of coaches and an array of staff that is committed to your athlete, to your community. So if you haven't connected with Marcus Wheaton, make for certain that you connect with Marcus Wheaton and support Camp Wheaton Solutions. I'm your girl, I'm Nia Ali.